Whoop. Is that us live? That could be us live. Hello. Oh, it's been a while. At least every time I come on, it feels like it's been a while. Let's have a look and make sure we're all set. All done there, all done there. Oh, some comments to reply to. Missed that. We'll sort out that. Let me go to the studio. We're going to make sure that we're live. All the stuff that I should have done before that I've not done. Let's click on the live. We are live. It looks like it's already live. We are. Hello, welcome. We're going to do some time trialing this evening. Let me just go and throw this in the Discord, and we want to get the community time trial stuff up just in case anybody drops in, and to give ourselves that we'll just use our target on the game. If people join, we will start the bot on, but Mondays is a good night for it. Can we just paste that in there? Yeah. There we go. Everyone is streaming. Right. That's there. That's fine. Cool. I think we're away. I do just need to do the usual trip round though. I should have done this before. It's just been a busy evening. So I just need to go and share the love for people that are streaming right now. Except I can't do it on this account because I've not done the rounds properly, so I can't go and find them. We will carry on. Right. Let's see how we go then. So I think we could time trial either one really. The big question becomes: do we do racing, or do we time trial, or do we do both? Ooh, tune in allowed. Round 9. Kotio at My Abbey. This might be the tiny little one. Ooh. There we go. Right. 90 minutes of Nordschleife. Crazy. Right. Do we... Both are fairly short in time, I think, so we could get away with doing like 40 minutes at each one. What are the top times like? Quinton up there. Distinct. Moo Moo's got signed for Distinct. Oh, there you go. He was a loan shark for a loan shark for quite a while. There you go. So it's like a minute a lap. Jensen will be here, no doubt, by the end, isn't it? I think it's Jensen that likes the Big Willow. But it may be Moo Moo. It may be Moo Moo because he's been interviewed by Hugh Hattrick. Check out his YouTube channel. Let's start there then. Let's start here. What is it just any car, or have we got... No, it's looking like the RS01. Fire getting it on the GP Supra. What's our friends list like? Not very many folks, and all in the RS01 or an R8. So, what should we go for? Let's just choose a car. Let's just choose a car and go. Why is that? Oh, thanks for the shout out in Discord. Right, let's have a look. So we'll start off here. We'll do. If you've hung around this long, we'll do a fair few laps here and see what we can find out, and then we will move on to good old brands. So fixed tyres just allowed the mediums here. I think braking at about the 100. Maybe you can brake a lot later than that. try and keep that speed up all the way through the corner. Here, if I remember rightly, it's just like a lift. We'll do a downshift as well, and you want to be coming back into this corner so that you can utilise the exit. Then just before the 50, I think, here, and trail brake up and around the corner. Again, trying to keep that speed up. Ooh, it's a little squirrely. And then just drifting away from the apex and then back to it to again get on the power down the hill. Braking at the end of this curb on the right, or maybe just before. Try not to slide through that corner. If you're sliding through the corner, you're either turning too sharp or you're braking too late. So just move your braking reference. Well, don't move the reference, just brake before you are braking, and make that corner smooth is where you want to be. We've tried to hold on far too long there, as I was trying to think about the previous corner. So here, coming round, I think again you can get away with just a lift at about the 100 mark or something like that to bring you back into this little dip, and you should then power through that corner from what I remember. So we'll do this a little bit, and then we'll go and see how it should be done. I always enjoy doing a little bit of investigation myself before I go and see how it should be done, just for interest really. Some people won't find this better because you'll learn bad habits doing it yourself before you look at what you should be doing. Hey, Lucky Bucky, yeah, doing all right, thanks. No longer toxic. So yeah, went out for a walk today. That was a novelty, and went and got my hair cut. It's been a busy day. So I think I need to brake before the end of that curb to make it nice and smooth in this car. How are you doing, Lucky? How's you? You've just started a league race, I think, or you've entered into a league race. How's that going? So about 150, we'll just start braking off and then back on the power. Come right across here. Ooh, that felt good. So we take almost 11 seconds off there. So braking at the 50. Oh, maybe just before the 50 there. You can see how we just missed the apex. Coming round here, we'll just lift off down a gear. Wait for it to start coming back in. As soon as it starts drifting back into this apex, we'll get back on the power. I'm going to try and hold it in third gear. Will that work? Too much? Too much maybe. Oh, and again, just trying to carry too much speed through there. Need to brake earlier. Although we have taken another chunk of time off this lap, so it's not too bad. All good, thanks. Yes, I've jumped into the MK. Lot for mixed group 3. Only doing 2 of 5 races because of my shift. Next one is this Thursday. Ah, nice. It's always nice to be able to be involved in a league that just runs a little more. Yeah, just nice to be in a league. Oh, we flicked down a gear there. We didn't need to do that. Just before the 50, I think, here. Carry third gear all the way up then, hitting the apex. Ooh, no, too much. Brake before the end of the curve here into third, try and make it smooth. Too smooth. So, what have we got? An 11.3. And are the top guys doing like an 08 or something? To go and look that up again. So to the 150, lift off, drop down. No, we're going to need to brake, which is not ideal. If you're having to brake, then you may as well brake with intention. Waiting for the tour to start in January in Bathurst. I do quite enjoy Bathurst. for the track that it is, I think once you can get around the walls, it's all not so good, I guess, for like an endurance. I'm gonna take a look at what the top times are now. So what should we get? A low 11 with this, without like 5 laps, 4 laps, and the top guys are in the they're only in the 9s. Oh, there you are, Lucky, just half a second up there. Oh, so they're only in the 9s, but then it is only a minute, so we should easily be within, I reckon, within a second. But we are in a squirrely Supra, but then I think the RS is squirrely as well. Waiting for the tour to start in January. I've never really liked it, but starting to enjoy it now after a few races there. It's a constant, isn't it? Every track that we don't like, we tend not to like, simply because of not knowing it, like not knowing the ebbs and flows of it in whatever car we're racing in. And once you learn the track as such, then it becomes a lot nicer to race on. I just want to go in. We're going to try and do it in the RS03 and just see what difference it makes. We've lost it. We don't have a livery for it, so we're already going to lose some time. And we're gonna, we'll do a couple of laps in this just to see what difference it makes in this compared to the choice car that I wanted to do it in. Laguna is another one I'm not familiar. Yes, there's a few, and it is that whole thing of learning. I find it's a thing of learning what the feeling's like of taking the corner properly. Once you work out what does it feel like to take this corner properly and, hit the apex like that and be able to get on the power and know where you're aiming for, then suddenly it changes a lot. Oh, this has got so much more grip than the... maybe it's just going slower. Maybe it just works out because you're going slightly slower. Ooh. Hold it. No, this is very squirrely like. Okay, lots to learn. Ooh. Smoother on exits in the RS01. Gosh. Did a 111 in the R8, which I enjoy driving. Oh, nice. How is it? Yeah, I think for the most part, a lot of the time it's worth just going in a car that you enjoy. Just because at least then you enjoy it and you kind of, especially when you learn in a track, to know what you like need to do to get around the track fairly. Ooh. Yeah, so kind of slipped up a bit around there. You saw that I had to slow down quite a lot. Bit of a moment. This car does not want to sit steady for me. I think I'm just throwing my foot down too much on the accelerator there. Yeah, there we go. That was a lot smoother. I've not come off the track yet. Oh no, that's a lie. I ran off, but I ran back on. It wasn't that bad. Oh no, that's a lie actually. Once here, I was distracted thinking about a previous corner. And didn't bother to brake. That was close. So what's that going to be? A 2:12.8. So still lots of time to find, but I think I've not been the smoothest so far. not been able to turn the car. Maybe that is a second gear corner there then. Once it's gone, it's the car. Hey, look at that! I didn't leave the track. So is anything I said not a lie? Most of it's been true. I did come off and just run back on, going down just on that little bit of a downhill. I overcooked it, but I mean, look at the skills I've got there for staying on the track. You can't doubt that I don't like the sand. Do anything to avoid the sand, which is funny that I live so close to a beach. Right, so braking just before the 50, I think down into 4th, back on the power. Ooh, but not too eager. Then down here, just lift off, drop a gear, and then wait to come back into the apex and back on the power. And braking before the 50 into 3rd, then nice and smooth back onto the power, and then again just watching here, match that steering input to the power, braking before the end into 3rd and back on the power. That will do nice. Still only matching my last time though, isn't it? Here, maybe just after the 150. Ooh, nope, maybe like back where I maybe precisely where I was doing it before. How are you doing, Phil? Do we dare ask about the rig and whether you're? I did notice that you said you were closer to getting it being back racing again, so I'm kind of a little bit hopeful to ask that question. Seemed smooth, but we still felt like we lost a bit of time. And then we lost a load of time here, so just dabbing the brakes at the 150 just to start bringing us back into this apex. Ran a little wide, so there's a little fraction of more time there. Slightly quicker with this car. Let's go and see what the pros are doing and see where we're losing some time and get a ghost. So anywhere in the 110s I think has got to be good. Anywhere within 3/4 of a second of the top times is got to be really is really good for me. Because they're in the 198s, which means they're probably going to hit the... There's got to be less time to find on a shorter track. So they're probably going to end up in the, what, 196s maybe? And then I'll want to be in a low 110. Gosh. Maybe they won't find that much time. Hopefully they don't. Let's find out. Let's play the replay and see what these guys are doing and compare our lap to theirs. Turn on all the settings, go to this view. So, slight dab with the brakes into 4th, keep the power up. They are cruising through there. There is going to be a lot of sand there. Let me have a look. Sorry, Andy, just started to watch and then someone wanted me to go do some work. Got to do a bit more in a min. Can you believe that I'm at work and they actually want me to do something instead of watching? It is rude. Do they even know who I am? I found changing down a gear a little after braking helps with the RS. Yes, don't shift down early to avoid wheel spin. That would make a lot of sense to me. But getting the shift down done so that you're not losing a load of power, because you can see how high they're keeping the revs up here. Slow into about 115, and they don't really venture that far away from the inside for this. Braking at the 50 and then just trailing up, taking 80 miles an hour through that corner. Letting it just kind of flow, using second gear to get some rotation there. A little bit of a squirrel on the exit. Oh, right over to the right there to try and, yes, keep the flow. Was that 90 miles an hour coming down? So up to 100 and, yeah, 90 miles an hour at the slowest point through there. Then just power out. And what did they do for this last corner? So there's not much in this lap, so... And you can see here, actually, he's done 20 laps. This is lap number 20, I believe, for his best time. Starts turning in at the 150, and then it's all lifts. So that's key moment here for finding speed. Gets to just before the 150, starts turning in, lifts off, and then just uses fifth gear to keep the power up, find that apex and power all the way through. Okay, easy, right? Easy. I don't know, they might do you have 3 people watching, Andy? You're nearly famous. I know, right? Totally worth it. There's so many. It's Monday night though, so it is busy, and I've obviously not been doing this regularly, so now is the plan to try and keep things going a bit better than I have been. Let me just see. This is a work text. Oh. Here's a non-important work text. I'll read it after. Right. So now we've seen what they've done. Should we load the? We'll load the ghost in because I want it in about 4 laps time. Then I don't want to come back out to get it, but we'll just turn it off. So why would you go with a slower ghost in the top? There are plenty of reasons. If you're watching this later and wanting to know, if you get a slower ghost, it doesn't run away so quick. It can be very helpful when you're trying to learn the track and follow a ghost to not choose the top time one. However, I would suggest that you find one that is pretty quick through the first corner. If you find a ghost that makes a mistake on the... Oh, where's my... There we go. If you... concentrate. If you find a ghost that is not quick through the first corner, you catch him up when you nail it, and then he's in the way. Whereas if you have someone that messes up later on in the lap, you get to catch him up a bit, which is a lot better when you're practicing and trying to improve your lap time. Right, here we go. No, go away, thank you. So braking just before the 50, down 1, down 2, into 4th gear, keep the power up. Don't know how that was. We'll find out. Coming around here, totally forgot to check. 150. Oh, we slowed down more than the required time there, and then yeah, that's going to slingshot us out then. Okay, so something to be looked at for that first one. Down, he eats all of that. Whoa, that is a squirrely way to take that corner. Running 2 wheels on the sand, that's surely asking for trouble in this car. Shows you how controlled they are in the top to be able to just throw those 2 wheels onto the sand. So we run out to the side, start turning in, lift into 5th gear, and then just use a bit of 5th gear. Try and keep that speed up, and you want 1 placement on the accelerator for the exit rather than what I did where I was trying to so that was slightly better. So into here, around the come. That seemed a bit better. How do we get ourselves over there? Like that, kind of, but then we just slide around the exit. That can't be good. So we need to, yeah, that's, if we're going to study one corner, that would be the one, because you're just flat out then all the way down here. So if you can nail that left-hander, it's gonna really pay off for you. So how's that? It's not quite, still at a flat 11. So braking before the 50 into fourth, try and keep the speed up then. How much speed can we carry through? Not as much as we did last time. Then coming through here, a little bit of a lift, a late flick down to fourth. Wait for the car to start coming back into that apex and then go back on the power. Is it? No, we've tried to bite too much. But that's okay. Oh, and track, but where do we serve that? Is it down on the next straight? We'll be alright, I think. Ooh, we've tried to power. Again, don't try and accelerate around. That's it. It's got, oh, I can't remember the name of the corner now. It's got some, it's like the Heineken corner or something like that. Don't want to accelerate around there because it'll just push you off the track. Then into the sand, accelerate through. Okay. So coming through, lifting at the 150, into fifth. We need to turn in slightly before the 150, I think. Then we'll keep going. Then drifting on through here, braking just before the 50. Into fourth. Once you're in the apex, we should be able to accelerate. No, we've not carried enough speed through there. Look at that, losing time then all the way through here. Oh, and just getting onto the sand there is going to make us slide and lose more time. That's okay. Live and learn. It's all these things that you can nicely learn as you're practicing rather than whilst you're racing. So if you see somebody else catch the sand there, you get to go, they're not going to be as quick on the exit. But with the penalty system and watching the F1 and everything that's gone on, I do not recommend being on the outside during this race. So if somebody is close to you, I would say and recommend defending that corner, getting over to the inside. So I tapped the brakes and it is fractionally slower, so it very well looks like just a lifting corner. Yeah, just got the sand there, so then down onto here, braking into third, but I can't quite work out how they've managed to open that corner up by doing that. So we'll find that out. Maybe it's time to throw the Ghost on for a couple of laps and then we'll move over to Brands Hatch, see what we can do there, see how far off the Ghost we are here. Ooh, there you go. We're starting to push now, which was silly. I thought I'd try and lift at the latest possible moment. So at 1:11, it reckons we can do a 10:9. So we're not far off the optimal there. Just going to restart to get a better finish to that lap. I knew that I had gone wrong on that lap, so need to make sure that we're turning in before the 150 sign. So braking at... Oh no, look at how much we're actually catching them up. How interesting. So it's definitely braking before the 50. Take a bit more speed through there. That's how you open up that corner. Oh, just tipped it. I was just curious as to whether we could power through. We cannot. So we'll try once more. I quite like that they've set this up for you just to kind of, you can just power through. It's like just the whether it is or not, but it feels just, yeah, look at, we're not losing the... Oh, you can see just how smooth and flowing they are through there to do that. Oh, sandcastles again almost. So we just drift out a little bit, and then once it starts coming back in, back onto the power. Seemed okay. Are we closer than we've been? Do we count on Mississippi? Yeah, maybe. So it's just making it smooth. Hey Ian Evans, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Whoop. So turning in before the 150, drop to 5th. And we put on too much power all the way around that corner, just trying to push. I couldn't quite work out the apex, so we're going to be slower there. Yep, but it's not bad. There you go. So brake in, ooh. Do the first corner well and then mess up for the rest of it. So it was braking slightly earlier. I mean, I messed up then on the next corner, but that's okay. Braking slightly earlier. I did not feel that I was accelerating around that left-hander. How are you doing, Ian? Braking fractionally earlier and nailing the apex kept me right behind the Ghost for the start of that lap, which just goes to show you how much braking early and making the apex. But one thing very much so is braking early doesn't mean go slower. It just means come off the brake earlier as well. So braking, oops, missed it that time. Just, yeah, braking early just means to slow the car down earlier, but then don't keep slowing it down. Come off the brake when you're ready to. So we need to fix that corner. So just a little bit more braking to get around that corner. We should hopefully make it. Hey Harry, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So we've slowly built up, and I reckon we kind of know now how to do this lap. Wasn't the best exit. I had to lift off because we were going to go wide, but let's see how we do on this next lap. So coming down, braking before that 50 on the right, turning as we do. That's what I'm not doing. I'm kind of waiting to turn, but you can see the delta shows that there's that better lap in there. Don't go up to 5th early. That was also not the best move. braking at the 50, hard in a line, and then lifting off to get the trail all the way around there. Let the car roll over, slowly sort yourself out coming off the throttle there. Braking before the exit of the curve, make sure you're round that corner. Nope. Vawartek. I don't know what that means. Let's keep going. Let's see what we can get that optimal down to. So nailing that left-hander, we need to be on a later apex so that we don't keep powering out. Isn't it a fun track? What time are we at? Surely we're at a time now where we can... we're at a point where we can move on. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. We need to do some brands. Go and learn brands as well. Right, so down here, braking before the 50. Turning in at the same time. Power out. Hey, that's not bad, is it? Over to the right, lift off into fourth. Try and keep that speed up now. Wait for the car to come back into that apex. No, we had to lift. Not ideal. Look at that time. Just Delta just melt away. Yes, that's the one. The car's rotated. Down to the left. Keep it tucked in for the right. Turn before the 150. Lift into fifth. Wait for that moment and then power out all the way. And there's a 110, not a mid 110, but a 110.8. We'll take that, won't we? That's all right. It's not too shabby. Picked up, learned, improved, and succeeded. What more can I say? What more can I say? It's a great track, Lucky. Look at that. I think that's got us within a second. So you can't get closer to your optimal. We'll take it. So there's my theory and thoughts on how to improve on the track. You've just seen me do it. Slowly try and learn as we go. If you've got any questions about my lap, then feel free to ask, because I probably can tell you what I'm doing now. Hey Loopy, you're doing the rounds a lot on YouTube. I know you. I heard that you had been in on John's just a bit. You may still be watching John's. I'm on the wrong account here to find him. But must go and do that. But yeah, but not streaming much. So just hope that all is good. Thank you very much for the top time. So yeah, we've got within an 8:21 is the top time. Oh, so we're nine thousandths within a second of the top time. So yeah, it's not so bad actually. I wouldn't mind time trialing that if I can keep it on the circuit. But I think as many people say, once you start pushing at this track, you eat the sand so much that it's not fun anymore. So I will come back and try that again, but that's going to be it for the stream at this track. We're gonna go to the other favourite that people don't like and go and try brands. Let's see what the car is here. Thankfully it's not. We're in the 4C or the Megane Trophy. I feel like the Megane Trophy handles better, which means you've probably got to throw it around a lot more. Let's have a look. King Ears have used the Trophy. We've got the Scirocco there. Hey, Loopy. Maybe we should do the Scirocco for Loopy as a shout out to Loopy. The Megane Trophy. See, I think the Megane Trophy handles better, but Zafragon in the 4C there as well. Why not Race A? What is Race A? I don't. Oh, in all fairness, it's when this was in the TC, touring car, in the Mazda touring car, I did that for hours trying to nail. I think I did it as well. I think I got a top 100 time for that, but like hours just try. It's 2 corners, but is this slightly more? Let's watch a replay. There's not. I see that you've set a time, Lucky, which probably means it's probably quite a good time. 45. Oh gosh, yeah. 45.5. Let's have a look. See what's going on here. Loopy's got 20 tabs open. Yeah, I bet. It's got to be full on. Right, let's see what this time is like. Once it loads. Oh, there we go. So, flat out down the straight. Swing it in. Slight trail brake. He slowly increases his steering to full lock. Down to 4th, mid 80 mile an hour. I think he dropped to 84 there, but then just flat out in 4th all the way through. Over to the right. Oh, he's having to lift. I don't think he had to lift in the Mazda. So a little bit of control through there. Braking at the end, into 3rd, into 2nd. Still, you can hear it just sliding in, back it and up into 3rd for some stability on the exit. Up to 4th. Eat as much of those curves as you can to keep it straight, keep the speed up, and through. I mean, there you go, 44.8, just like that, Lucky. All the coaching needed. Brake, slightly. No, just lift and a small bit of brake around the first one, and then brake at the curb on the left hand. With a little bit of lifting through the S's. Maybe we'll come back to that another time. And maybe we won't. Let's have a look. What have we got here? You're welcome, Lucky. There you go. That's how to take 7/10 off and get the top time. Should we go and have a look? Let's go and have a look. We'll go in blue. Let's go and see what I can do. And you're probably going to need to coach me, Lucky, because you've actually done laps here. The turn 1 braking is to keep the nose down. Oh, and keep all the weight on the wheels. This is Loopy territory, isn't it? Daily Race A. Let's get rid of that. I think we went into 2nd, didn't we? Oh, missed an apex already. I think they exit out in 4th. In 3rd. Oh, yeah. Gosh. Okay. Wow. So into 2nd gear for that, but then he flicks into 3rd to get some stability on the exit, but probably isn't as slow on the exit as I was. Oh, it just doesn't turn, does it? Oh, it just doesn't turn. You have to get right over. But I don't think he lifted. Okay, I should load a ghost in, shouldn't I, just to watch the ghost. Right, at least let's do a lap. So we're going to do a comfort lift here, just to bring us back across. So he comes over to here, swings it in. Ooh, we need to be much further inside there. Ooh, don't touch the grass there. Oh man, the car just doesn't turn. Don't drive a Group 3 and then come and try and drive a race car, a normal car, a road car. on sports tyres. Because it just doesn't turn. Is that going to be a penalty? Did we cut that right-hander? It was very close. Must have got away by a fraction. I don't think he flicked a fifth there. I didn't think about checking though. What do we need? A 45? 45 from Lucky. Going to be enough? No, it's still going to swing out. We're going to have to lift. What's that? It's a fake purple time because look at how much time we've now lost down the straight. Oh, this is annoying. I mean, this is part of racing, so credit to those that can race in these cars because I think it is a good skill to have. It probably is definitely more real world racing style compared to like the arcadey GT Sport kind of feel of Group 3. Slightly better, almost into the 45s. Slightly quicker again. I think the ghost on these is going to be very handy. Ooh. Need to sort out the braking around there. We've just lost all that lovely delta. Yep, we're not going faster now. So there was a 46.1. Can't get anywhere near you, Lucky. Can't get anywhere near you. Right, we'll swiftly move on from the frustrations that is Daily Race A. Look at that, 8 tenths. I just write that one off, I think. And let's go over to race C and just do a couple of time trial. What I really would like to start doing is doing a couple of laps of time trial when I've entered into the race and just go for some racing, because I do a lot of time trial now and don't do enough racing. Which then just makes you more nervous eventually about entering a daily race, and you just need to go in for it, don't you? I'm not doing FIA, so DR doesn't really mean that much. Right. So we're aiming for a 28 and a low 28 ideally. What tyres are available just before we try and set this on mediums and we find that the other tyres are available? Just mediums. Really? Always love it when there's like a bit of strategy involved. Right, so looking for that number 1 marker in a Group 3. Oh, looks like this is a 3rd gear corner. Trying to carry the speed through that corner. Let it drift over to the left. looking in between these two signs, I think. Oh, what is this crazy oversteer on braking? Whoa. Ooh, not watching where we're going. That's also going to happen if we don't watch where we're going. So we need to brake in a straight line, because if you don't, that crazy oversteer happens. Need to carry more speed through there to get through. I think we're gonna end up changing cars. That sector. Wow, that sector line is terrible because it'll convince you that you can go faster when you really can't. Oh, but that oversteer is going to be great through there and through here. Yeah, so once you start learning to control that oversteer, very easy going on the steering. So gentle on the steering. And that should fix the oversteer. Oh, I know what's going on, I think. Yeah, there we go. That should fix the oversteer. Should go back and do... yeah, there we go. Okay. Braking before, maybe at the sign actually in a Group 4. Yeah, probably braking at that overhead sign. Don't accelerate too early out of there, otherwise you'll go wide and that's just going to cause no end of pain. Oh, and again, make sure you get the car turned. Hey Anthony, how's it going? Liking the update for your is it the Real World 150 car? It's looking sweet. Oh, not very smooth. You can hear the screech and then you just lose time, so it's all about trying to make it smooth. Oh, and that wasn't quicker trying to jump up to 4th either. Having the steering wheel on the right setting though makes a lot better, kills out that oversteer. Right, so what are we aiming for? 27. Are we sure soft tyres aren't available? Have I messed up here? Because that seems very, very far. Unless I made a mistake. No, we are in the mediums, we are just amazingly slow. These guys are going crazy quick to get into the 28s and 27s. Okay. It's time to... So let's do what we suggested last time and get a ghost that's not going to disappear so quickly. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. Anthony, how are you going? Let's see what happens. Gosh, we are way off the pace. Nope, we tried to go too smooth and too much. This is that whole thing that I tell everybody when coaching. Don't push. Just do what you do and let the speed come naturally. There we go. That was a bit better. Let's have a look. We're not so far off them here. And then there, so they power out of that corner a lot earlier than I am. They brake a lot later here. gosh, is that? I need to have a look at their gearing. I wonder if they're 4th gear around there to just carry the speed through. And that's probably a 3rd gear corner. Not racing tonight, busy sorting out my youngest one's toys. He has too many. Then we can brake slightly later on that corner, and yeah, just the oversteer still. The oversteer with the oh, hello Heatseeker, welcome, welcome. Right, so we need to analyze and improve off this lap. Now we've improved on the other one, so braking just in between those 2 signs. Be very careful, just get so much oversteer in the car still, so needing to be very careful with the steering to not just oversteer, and apparently just not powering out of the corners too much either. I think that's a 3rd gear corner. So the guys are doing like 28s. I can't get into the 30s yet. So there we go. Oh, I guess are these bots? We've got bots coming to the channel. I mean, that's got to be impressive. Let's get rid of them. And that means if I scroll up, we can get rid of the other one as well. There we go. Tidge says the 2 cars for this are the TT and the 458, but he got curb glitch using the 458. Oh, I like the 458. Let's change because I don't like this car. The sand... The sand has gone. I improved, Phil. I managed to get into the 110s, and so I decided that to try and cater and get both tracks covered, that we'd jump across to here. And now we're going to try changing car and try the 458, which is there. Maybe I need to do a livery stream and sit and do a livery. The Megane is good, but TT destroyed them on the straights. Yes. Yes, I can see the Megane being used in the race. The 4C is currently all about the top 10, and the Megane Trophy is the only other one. So we're gonna try the Ferrari, see where we get to. But so far, I've just felt like I'm just on the wrong tyres. Like there should be soft tyres available, and there just isn't. Need to brake more than that then. Oh, and not, although we probably lost some exit speed on that, but definitely seems to brake and control itself a lot better. Except we can again just brake a little bit before there. 4C is like the Group 3 Lambo, but with a lot less power and a lot more uncontrollable. Yes, which is crazy to think that there can be a car that's got less control than the Lambo. Just before there. Oh, we need to brake probably just a little bit earlier, and then that could very well be a fourth gear exit. Oh, there you go. We nailed it into the 130, so we're only about 4 seconds off the guys now. Ooh. Having to brake hugely through there. It turns when you want it to turn. Probably just need to brake slightly earlier so that we can nail that apex. Bobby handled the Lambo very nicely on Saturday. Yes, there are those people that can handle these uncontrollable cars very well. Oh yeah, yeah, all sorts of wrong there. But so far we're 5 seconds quicker in this than we were in the 4C. So off the bat, this is going quicker. Which nicely ties up with my comment of being in a comfortable car can be quicker than being in the fastest car. So quicker again. Stay on. Oh, wait, it wasn't quicker. I thought it was going to be quicker. Is that going to be any better? Fractionally. Marginally. Small gains. It's small gains, right? Exactly. They're both Italian. Oh no, we've had to lift. We should have been on the power just slightly earlier. And that would have been the one then. Reckons it's got 30.4 somewhere. Oh, and we've gained a lung just on the exit there. So is that going to see us into the 29s? So now we've just got 1 more second to find from somewhere. All up and down now. Power out of that corner though, and then we improve overall on the lap. Just Still need a second from somewhere though. That is quite a lot of, that's quite a tall ask to find in a lap, I think. Can find a couple of tenths. Yeah, so we've got a couple of tenths. We'll get to a low 29. To get into the 28s, these guys are rapid. So maybe this car is not going to be enough for me to get into 28s. Definitely the low 29s. Third gear just maxed out there, so we think that is going to be a fourth gear corner. See Super GT got to drive. Oh yes. Yes, is yeah, he's had a brilliant time, hasn't he? I wondered if that was linked in any way to the quadrant stuff. I wonder if we're going to see a Yas Marina quadrant video coming out. But time will tell. Again, just fourth gear, just maxing out there. So this car's not quite suited for the track, I don't think, because it means you've got to flick up a gear just to flick back down quite quickly. Yeah, it was done. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought it looked very nice, like quadrant-esque, like they had a Formula One driver's backing. What an amazing experience for them all, though. Okay, so there's a tenth to be found coming down here. And then we need a better exit there to not lose the 10th coming down the second straight. I'm in the wrong team. If you get an offer from Quadrant, there'd be no hard feelings here if you join the Quadrant Academy. Okay, so feels like a low 30, high 29 is maybe the time that we can get here. Maybe this is the point at which we say let's just go for a race and see what happens. Unless there's a pit stop. Brands is a terrible one for pit stops. Feel that we didn't have the we were too late on the brakes through that corner. But that's the exit we need from that corner to keep going. Top times are probably like low 27s at least. Hey, at least I'm, you know, the takeaway for me here is that it's pretty consistent, except for that last corner then. I tried to push too hard and thought, oh, it's going to be really consistent. So there's the 10th that we want through there. Is that the exit that we need through there? Yeah, so kind of keep a chunk of that time. I think it mandatory pit stop. Oh yes, but don't need to change the tyres. They've done that recently, haven't they? Is that the exit? No, we've lost time through there. Gain time through there though, a load of time through there. Managed to keep the time, so that's pretty consistent. And then just lost it all in that last corner. Too much, braking too much, not trusting that the car's going to make it. You really paid attention when watching the Tijani video. Which Tijani video? I've not watched the Tijani video. That carried a lot more speed through though. Oh, had to lift. Oh no, just got them messed up I think. Yeah, lost the 10th down here. Someone else not paying attention. I was talking to Heatseeker. Oh, just... Oh, no, should have gone down to 3rd. Yeah. Yep. So there's a low 29 in it, and the guy, we're looking for a 27. Wow. So there's like, still need over a second. That's the problem when you read comments out of order. Absolutely, trying to, no end of trouble, like jumping across, and you catch one, you read one, and then I love it. The bots have really found it. Do. Righto. Yeah, different names. So either the same bot or different bot, but it's like somebody's obviously added the channel to some bot thing. Who knows? Which is funny, I find, because it's not like we get loads of viewers. So right, we need to do something different. We're going to try the trophy and see how that goes. Probably. Mainly because at least then, hopefully, I can analyze a lap. There's a trophy. You've done a livery for that. I should go and collect a livery from you, Heatseeker. I should probably just get a load. Hey, King is bot or troll, either way pointless. Yeah, it's a weird thing to be saying if you're trolling. They've said the same thing, so I'm assuming it's a bot. I just, it makes life interesting. King is with a stonking 27.7 here. So at least now we can grab a replay and have a look at what they're doing. But we'll just load the ghost. This is the lazy way of doing it. You had McGann next to it with the livery, did I? Well, that's just rude. Oh yeah, it was right next to it. The Fray Bentos livery. Well, I mean, it's got to be quicker just having a livery, hasn't it? Yeah, but all three had capitals in different places. Ah, well spotted, Phil. Phil, looking for the detail in the bots. The trophy is really nice around here, to be honest. Yeah, the trophy did really well at. Does really well at Laguna as well, I think. And then it's quite a good race car as well, from what I remember. Hey, look, somebody's put the 458 in the top 11 on my friends lists. We just put those soft tyres on again. No, won't let me. I'm sure you've done your time on soft tyres, King Ears. Oh, this does feel nice. See, I feel like this is where tuning comes into it, isn't it? That you're like, oh, this is what I should make the other cars feel like. To have them be like smooth. Suits the track, yes. Oh, just a fraction early on the accelerator there and had to lift, so that'll cost me. It's going to cost me about 3 seconds, I think. So anywhere in the 1 minute is going to be good for this lap. Oh, maybe don't need to go to third there either, actually. Let's have a look how we do first lap in the McGann. Ooh, can probably do that in fourth with a little bit of trail braking rather than full-on braking. Stay in fourth for the two right-handers, yes. One lap, and I've gone and tried to pause it right on the braking point. 1 lap in the McGann, and we hit a 29.3. Fairness, after doing all the other laps in the other cars, but it just shows you, like, find the car that you're comfortable with, and this McGann is a very nicely comfortable car for twisty tracks. And it's there. There you go, 29.3. So now the 28s seem. What's the exact time? If we match somebody's time. We're not even. No, we can't have matched somebody's time because we are way off on the friends list. Oh, look at that, so close. We've got the same three. I'm a numbers guy. I like it. It's the same three numbers. Right, stay in fourth for the two right-handers, and yes, fourth as well for that corner. So a lot more fourth going around the lap. I used -3. So I'm gonna do a few, because what I really want to do is just test the brake balance difference. So I want to do a few at 0 and see how it was. And then your first lap in the McGann was the same as your fastest in the 4 right. Was it the same lap? Is it really? So is it not improved? Am I still in the 458? No, I think I'm quicker. Oh no, 21. Yeah, 21.42. I think it was quicker. I'd have to look back at the stream. In fact, my bot should tell me, I think, when. Oh, except my bot doesn't seem to want to work. Should probably restart the bot and then it would work. I'll have to look back on the stream and and see what's going on. What am I doing here? Right, my 0 BB time was... Oh man, I've made it. Look at all these people coming and commenting on my... I should change it to subscribers only, shouldn't I? That probably stops the load if I can change it now. But I may not be able to change it now. No. No, we can only do it when you set it, I think. But there we go. That's alright. We'll sort it out another time. Thanks, Heatseeker. My 0 breakbalance time was a 28.1, then -1 was a 27.9, and -3 was the 0.7. Could just be my driving style. Yeah, it could, absolutely. And I'm only doing it out of intrigue for feeling the difference. What becomes nicer, you know, what feels better, what changes make a difference. Because for me, mostly it's just about nailing the lap. I don't have the consistency that you've got yet. For being able to do similar times each time. If I could be super consistent, then that would change things. But yeah, a few slips there, so that explains the slower time there. Should have loaded in a ghost as well, shouldn't I? I don't usually like going extreme with the brake balance. Could be a placebo effect. I think it does make a difference. I just think that it's important to try it yourself rather than rely on somebody else saying. So I imagine that I am going to try all those brake balances just to see what difference it makes for me. But so I have flashbacks to when people would come in and be like, what brake balance for this car? Like it was going to make or break their race. And I feel like the brake balance is the small fraction of tuning that you get. Oh no, staying fourth. Yeah, the brake balance is like that small fraction of tuning you get on your car to make it kind of handle differently, and you're better to find out how you like it rather than told how it is. So that's it. It's all about. I do want to do some racing with you, Heatseeker, before I lose my my DR. I did think about that. We should line up one evening and I'll do some streaming and we'll watch you disappear into the sunset. Yeah, I didn't quite nail the inside there. We went quicker there, because we're doing a 1:29.9 rather than the quickest lap. That's okay. There is a Megane in RA first, team colours in the gallery. Ooh, well, definitely if I'm going to do some racing then we'll go and find that for sure. loads of time to be found there. I think we got a good exit then, yeah. Oh, but we are looking to take like a second at least off here somewhere. Don't you mean King Ears? I won't be disappearing. Oh yes, that was my reference to racing with King Ears on a daily race. Oh, that turned well nice around that corner. Oh, slightly late onto the accelerator though. Oh, that's too tight, too early. So there is a chunk of time in that first sector. And then we should be able to carry it on down this straight. And then I think, did we lift there? No. So I think there's more time to be found as well down here. You've got it hooked up, just need to utilise all the width and get that power down early and you'll be golden. Yeah, and nail the apex there. And not go wide there. When you say all the track, do you mean this green bit on the outside as well? Oh, that was better. It's surprising how early you can get on the throttle and not understeer. Ooh, is this gonna be a purple lap? It's gonna be very close. By a fraction. Oversteer there and just slid out the corner and lost all that nice time that we'd gained. A pixel away from the green bits. Oh, okay. So just try not to use all the green bits, yeah. I thought that was like the yellow bits on there. Where have we just been? Big Willow. And he doesn't mean the trees. Oh, you know what we should do is throw a ghost on now, because now we seem to be lapping 29s okay. Wobble on the exit, lost the 10th. Oh, and you can't push, can you? I tried to brake past my point and it just doesn't work. Rev it out more. 90 in third, 120 in fourth. We're heading for a low 29. Gosh, we're on a low 28. And And ideally, we want to beat King Ears, but that seems a bit out of reach at the moment. Right, let's load a ghost. Let's do PR1 fires. Just gone off on one, just pondering about setting the times in different cars. But it wouldn't work what I was thinking. So we'll get rid of that for now. We'll flick to third for some. See, this is why you've got to be careful following the ghost, because you just start pushing, trying to do what they're doing. Right, blimey, a lot of alphas in the top 10. Oh yes, the alphas have taken over, and they're really hard to drive for me. I mean, he doesn't look that far away, but I guess it must be, yeah, at least a second or something already. Oh, rev it out, rev it out. Don't hit the green stuff. And definitely not the trees. Hey look, we're really close to the ghost. This is going to be the closest finish I've ever had to... What? PR15 just showing off there, using the grass to spin. If we can finish a lap this close to that ghost, it'll be amazing. Oh, we've just tried to put the power down too early. And again, we're just trying to push and it just doesn't work. And it's going to punish us? What? It's like it thinks I went outside of the track limits. That's just rude. Hey Henry, welcome, welcome. Overroad takes the car at turn 2. Oh yes, right, stay off the curb on turn 2. That's about how close I was to Floris on my lap. Oh. That must have been like that amazing moment of this is a good lap. Okay. So, coming up. Brake on the 1. Try and really take as much curve. As soon as you feel the car rotated, back on the accelerator. And again here. Try and keep that speed up. I couldn't work out what happened then. I was so focused on racing and not on looking at the on the fact that I had a penalty. How's it going, Henry? Right, here we go. So not too bad, not too bad. That was terrible. But it's not the worst, but let's see how it unfolds. Right, oh well Andy, watching from my parents' house now, itching to get back in the rig, yes. I think you can brake quite late there, can't you? Like towards the end of the curb. Ooh, we just need to touch more brakes around there. maybe get away with not even going to 5th gear for those corners. Really come in. Once it's in, then get back on that power. Okay, so more time to be found there, but we'll go for kind of wanting to go for that bit more. Oh, we're braking too much there, and then we're in far too tight for the corner. Yeah. Except the back straight, obviously. Don't use 5th except for the back straight. Oh, yes. Wait, and this corner? No? Oh, maybe that is the back straight. Right, so we can stay in 4th down here. Tap on the brakes in, try and keep it tucked in. I think I need to brake just a little bit more to get it rotated, maybe slightly harder on the brake. And same here, just a bit of brake, get it right in and back on the power. You don't want to brake in at the apex, you want to be braking after, before the apex and powering through. There's a 28.8 in there somewhere. Except you can't trust the delta on this track. So if you're time trialing, forget the delta. Hey, that's got to be pretty close. How in the world did he manage to start accelerating at that point? It must have just been slightly off when I did. And then, all kinds of wrong then. But a good exit, no, average exit. I know, my optimal says a 27.4, what? Yeah, so you can brake right at the end of that curb on the left there for that corner. Oh, don't use 5th gear down there. Don't spin it round there. Don't use 5th gear down here, as hard as it feels that you want to. Brake, I think you have to brake just before that sign, and you don't want to use the sign, if I can remember rightly, because these signposts can disappear. So if you try and get used to using those signposts, it can be a very traumatic experience as you... oh, I keep flicking up so early. Hey, this is closer than we've been. This is alright. I think I can do a 0.6, but then that's it. No more to give. Stay in 4th, Andy. Stay in 4th. Bring it across. That was very close. Oh no, we've... Small gains. No, messed up that corner. Yep. So definitely a mid 28. need to analyse that corner to see how you get that perfect exit. Did you race or not in the end? I've not done any racing for either of the tracks really, and I should do. The pit stop on this one kind of bothers me a bit. Oh, I've just gone to 5th again. Don't know how to stop it for that corner. Close to being brilliant. Let's do one more lap, see if we can get consistency, because maybe we can just practice the pit stop in a lobby. No. Yeah, we've lost it. We've focused too much. It's taken too much, and we knew we did a good lap. Oh, there we go. Right. Did you do a race in the end? No, not at the other track, but this is the thing. Maybe I need to get a lobby going, do a few lobby races, and then just jump in. The last time I did it, I think it was GT Leah. I was on a day off, and GT Leah just was like, "Why are you still time trialing? Enough time trialing. Jump in the race." And so I just did. But there we go. 28.4 is all right. It's definitely a risky one to try and hook up. What were we missing? Just that one sector of 1/2 a tenth. So we have knocked off a load of time. My average time is a 29.4 there, and what was my slow lap? A 1:31. So if we can get to a low 28 and beat GT Leah there, then I feel like we just go for it. Because then I should be lapping in the mid 28s. Because that's thanks everybody. Yeah, much better. So improvement on both tracks for people to come and see how I'm doing it. So hopefully that's helpful to people that are watching. I feel like I'm slowly getting the idea of consistency over the quick lap. So now I do a quick lap at the 1:28.4s, so I'll be lapping at a high 28. If I can get down to a quick lap at the low 28s, by the time I get to that, I'm lapping consistently kind of around the mid 28s. So yeah, absolutely, Phil. And this is my issue. I want to enjoy the racing, and I think I just need to, one evening, I just need to decide that the A+ is going to go, and then just enter the racing, and just forget about the A+. Like put a sticker over it and never look at what it is. Because as soon as I think about that, I'm like, oh, I'm not so good at this track, and then you don't want to race, and it's like, what what sort of a racing game that you don't want to race on? So there we go. Okay, let's now we've done that, let's see if we can do a low 28. Oh, in fact, let's go and watch the ghost and put a ghost on. Oh no, did we just have a ghost on? I think we just had a ghost on, so there goes that idea. That's the one I'm looking for. Let's see what's going on. See what King Ears is doing, except this isn't King Ears. So he brakes, just rocks it. You see how much, for those that are struggling, can we get further back than that? Yes. So for those that are struggling with how to carry the speed through, I think this shows it really nicely. About when you come up to a corner, if you're wondering where they're finding the time, they know that they can hit the apex at a certain speed. They can feel the tension in the wheel and know that they can't turn anymore. Or at least that's my usage of it. Is like I feel the force feedback coming and know I can't turn anymore. And you watch him, he brakes and he continues to brake and he keeps his steering. I'm hoping that his steering is fairly similar. and he starts braking into the corner, and then he uses his brake, so he's overshooting at the speed that he's going. He's going to run and miss. If this is the apex on the edge of the microphone, he's going to run and he's going to miss the apex. So he comes up and he starts braking, and then keeping his steering mostly the same, he uses his brake to slowly get the car to turn more and more and hit that apex. But by this point, he's now turning sharper than the corner. So once he's coming into the apex, he's like, right, I can just lift off the brake now, guide it through the apex, and as soon as I feel that I'm round the corner and the car is rotated, I can get on the power, and he shows it brilliantly. So as we come along, he's going to brake and watch his steering stays, he turns a little bit more to get it in, and once he's round the corner, then he's back on the power. And I just think this is such a brilliant example of how to try and carry that speed through. So he brakes, he's turning, he's just using that brake to guide it in, and once he's around and he can feel that the car's turning more, he goes back onto the power and just waits for it, and then one single smooth application onto the accelerator, and he's around that corner. And that's what you're trying to do every corner, get the braking done before the actual corner's done, and then just getting ready and waiting for the acceleration, but not braking. So if you move your braking reference back to slow down for the corner, it doesn't mean keep braking all the way into the corner. It means get your braking done early and be lifting off the brake. Try and feel where that point is that you're like, actually, I'm going to turn around this corner. I can turn in slightly later, and then you can flow through. And as you get that feeling, you can then start moving your braking point slightly closer, because you understand the feeling that you're trying to get. So you're lifting off. You're able to transition from braking to coasting much quicker with a better feel, and then back onto the accelerator. And once you understand that, the accelerating out of the corner, you can then totally just lift off and coast in, and you're just waiting for that moment going, I can't accelerate yet because I will oversteer, and on the exit you'll understeer on the exit and just ride off the track. That means you don't steer enough, you understeer the amount that you need, and you go off the track. So you're just kind of waiting, and it's such a nice feeling when you click on that idea that you can just patiently wait to accelerate out of a corner, and nailing that feeling and understanding, then you can take it through and just learn track after track. So yeah, rant over. It's one of the biggest things that I think we struggle with learning. Just brakes, comes into the apex, knows that it's turned, back on the accelerator, comes up to the corner, braking. It brakes. Starts braking at the bridge, but probably just a bit before trail breaks in. Nice and smooth around the corner. He goes to fourth there, then back to third. 74 miles an hour he's gone around that corner. He goes so far out there, it looks so risky. Paddock Hill is such a nice corner to nail, very satisfying, yes. Is Paddock Hill the first one? I think the downhill, isn't it, that first corner, turn one. Braking just before the end of the curb on the left, fourth gear. He drops to third there for a little bit of extra steering. Oh, so we can maybe try that, just flick down to third and then back to fourth. Is he going to do the same? No, fourth gear all the way through there. And again, you can watch as he comes down here, he's going to do the same thing. It's all about that turn and that feel. Comes up here, dabs the brakes just to get it over, lets it coast over, and then back onto the accelerator once he knows he's through. And same here, there's a bit of a half acceleration as he goes round, waits for it, and then powers out. And then crazily goes so far over that, and then just accelerates out, because hitting that grass gives him the oversteer. And then he knows he's tucked in all the way over to the right hand side for that 27.2. Okay, I think we can do that. It's fairly straightforward, isn't it? Have you been racing tonight as well, King Ears? Have you done any daily races in the less mayhem than it has been? Missed the apex there. I'll take being 0.5 off fire. Yes. I was trying to decipher what you'd read for some reason. I definitely need to stream more and get some more practice on this streaming and talking malarkey, don't I? Okay. Down to the right. Brake just after the halfway point. Keep that. Oh no, we're just trying to take too much speed through. We can just curb the speed just a fraction, I think, there. Yeah, drift it, drift it, drift it! Oh no, wait, that's not drifting. Yeah, we're maybe just starting to try and push too much now, and this is probably the point at which I would say if you were doing this at home, take the break, go and get a glass of water, go stretch your legs, do a quick 10-minute walk, get yourself outside, something different. Don't try and follow the ghost. No, not tonight. I've been avoiding Mondays because it's getting a bit too dirty and desperate. Yes. Maybe. Oh, cup of tea. Now you're talking, Phil. Just milk in mine, thanks, mate. Oh no, you said get a cup of tea, not do you want a cup of tea? Oh, so close. Right, let me do a couple more laps. I wonder if on a Monday night we start doing like a daily race alternative where we start doing race C's in a lobby, just to get people ready for them. We used to do it on a Sunday, but at least by this point we'd like know the time of day and that from the track. Like, so you could do like a proper daily practice. That's shocking, really, Phil. What do you do when you have visitors? Or maybe your visitors don't drink tea like I do. I do have tea though, because I wouldn't be British if I didn't have tea bags. Absolutely. Right, let me focus for 2 laps, and maybe we need to just get a lobby going, or maybe we just end it tonight and do a lobby another night, or do daily races. What night are you gonna do any daily races this week, King Ears? Maybe this is the week just to jump in. They have to have it without milk or bring their own. Yeah, fair enough. I think that's probably fair enough. I would bring my own. And there, you see, that's the odd one. I feel like we're braking too early because I oversteer. I steer too much, I go into the corner, so then you try and brake later, but actually you can't brake any later because you hit the grass. So I guess I need to maybe turn in a fraction, but not brake at that point. We'll try it. We'll have a look this lap round. What was it that was said? Just use fifth gear whenever I feel like it. I'm sure that's what King Ears said. For the quickest lap for me was use fifth gear whenever you feel like it. Alternatively, for the quicker lap, I think it was only use fifth gear down the 2 long straights. Okay, not bad, not bad. Could be worse, could be worse. I can't wait to see how bad I am when I get back out. I think it'll come back fairly quick. Don't use fifth gear. Oh, cut the corner either. That's probably not wise. That's got to be a half second. Don't brake. Oh, yeah, lost time there as well. Thinking about that half second that didn't come. If I hadn't have thought about that half second that didn't come, I'd have probably been alright. Need to work out that last corner as well. Right. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night doing Daily Race C. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. Okay, we're in. King Ears, it's there. We'll do a thumbnail. I'll go and collect the livery from... Maybe we should do a quick lobby, get a few cars in, and I'll get a thumbnail done, then I can't back out of it. We'll do a 1-lap race. I'll get a photo, and we'll make it happen tomorrow. Daily racing. See if we can see how many of the team we can get to come and join us at Brands Hatch. We'll make a spectacle of it. By request of the king. Oh, nice title. I like it, I like it. Right, so braking late, into 4th, round for the apex, onto the power, accelerate through, stay in 4th, brake at the orange sign, bring it across. Average. Brake at that white sign on the right, bring it across, don't cut the corner like that, but it's much quicker to cut the corner. Oh, it didn't. Oh, I've got to do another lap. I flicked down a gear hoping that it was going to utilise that lap as my penalty serving lap. Oh, so that's good to know. If you get a penalty on that corner, you don't serve it till the end. So you've got a second to add on. See, it's nice just guiding it round that corner with the Ghost. If you want to practice just nailing a corner, when to come off the power and when to get back on it, that first corner, because all you have to do is just follow the Ghost for one corner to learn it. Like, it's brilliant. Just so desperate to get on the power for this straight. And then just ended up lifting and losing a load of time. So this straight, it's okay to use 5th. Oh, that was going to be close as well. Is that going to go up to a second? Nope. Oh. Okay, right, I best get off now. Hopefully see you doing some races tomorrow while I'm at work. Yes, we'll do some races tomorrow. I'm doing the used to stuff for you, Andy, because I know I hate doing this. Well, I don't mind titles like that. That's a fine title. I hate all the clickbait things like "You'll never believe what I did next." Which account shall I use? It's got to be the main to make it like. Oh no, I don't want to reset 'cause I want. Well, no, maybe it doesn't matter actually. I need to set my quicker slap and then use that so I can see the delta when I'm up. Oh, it's 10:30. It's 10:30. There's not long left. I was going to take a break, but we'll stop and read the chat for a bit. We'll ponder over. We'll definitely do a stream tomorrow then. Just need to sort of thumbnail out. Which account shall I use tomorrow? The main at the front or the second from the back? I mean, I guess you could mix it up a bit and do a bit of both. Do some from the front on the main to show that we're not concerned about DR, and then some from the back on the on the second account. Yeah, I think just mix it up a bit so that you get to enjoy it. So you can be like, yeah, here I am, you know, because you've set a really good time. You should show that off. And then do some where you catch up to me and pass me. It's always always good to see. Hey Ginger, welcome. How's things? We're just talking about doing some daily racing at Brands Hatch if you're up for it tomorrow. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, I just love that corner. You can just follow the Ghost. Really, just learn when are they braking, when are they accelerating, and like starting to disappear. You can see there, I got a bad exit from that corner, but that first corner, it's so nice and close to the. It's so nice and close to the beginning of the lap. You can just do it over and over. You don't need to do like half a lap and hope that you're close enough to the Ghost to then follow it. It's like right there. Cannot recommend this enough for trying to follow a Ghost. Can't get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to try and use third gear around there. Try and get it to rotate. It's not working for me. You've just woken up. It's the wrong 10:30 to be waking up. Race taste could be terrible. You never know. I feel like if I cash my mind back, King is, if I cast my mind back, King is, didn't you race Super GT around here? And he's like racing in Yas Marina now, or whatever the name of the Formula 1 circuit is. Yeah, into the apex, and that means that we can power out at the same speed as him. Yeah, that was a sector and a half, that was good. Slide then? Is that going to be... Just having to concentrate. We'll read the chat in a second. I feel like this could be an okay lap. If that wasn't a track cut. Closer? Are we close? Oh no, it didn't rotate. The car didn't rotate. I couldn't get on the power. No, it was going to be the lap. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it just felt like it was going to be the lap. Right, anyway, yes, right. Yes, I did in Group 2. Oh, there we go. Good point. My pace is usually all right here. Yes, it's always nice to be on a stream when you beat the streamer. Oh, look at how nicely he just flows into that corner and then accelerates out. There's got to be a low 28 here in the next like 10 minutes, hasn't there? We've got it. It's got to be here. Look, there's a better exit. There's a better exit, although we're a bit slower on the entrance. Yeah, that was the turn though. So there's at least like a 1/10.5 or something, maybe even 2/10 down that last straight to be found. So there's 2/10 in that last sector, which could see us down to the low 28. So this could be the lap. Fourth gear into the apex. No, slid in, trying to push, brake too late. Not ideal. Into third. No, trying to push to find that extra time, and it just, you can't make up any time, Andy. What makes you suddenly think that you'll go quicker on that corner? There you go. Let me give my own advice to me. Don't try and go faster. Try and go smoother. If you brake at a point, keep braking at that point. Okay. Smooth. Couple of 28s. Come on. No. Ghost got in the way. I was holding off to turn, and then by the time I'd held off, it's all gone wrong. Keep that time. Okay. This is... I thought that's the idea of streaming, is to be entertaining, so I'm glad. This is you're getting Andy live now. This is me not filtered. I am this genuine. Or at least I'm trying to be. That's the plan. Oh, you know what we've not done? Where's that? We're going to try flicking that to -2. Let's see what happens. It's just yes, nope. That is pretty much, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That is what I'm like. Yeah. No. Which explains a lot about my driving, to be honest. Down here, brake before the sign, round in third, onto the accelerator, power through the corner. Over to the left, brake before the sign, keep moving to the right, power through, try and get on that power nice and early. Yeah, look at that delta come down for that. If we can nail that last corner. So braking just a bit before him, but we probably didn't need to, but we're going to follow him through with that speed. Yeah, we are. brake before. But it's so tempting when you know you're on a quick lap to try and push. You can see, I can almost see now why Max made that mistake on his the last race. Because there's something about you like just a fraction later and you think it'll be okay. No, that wasn't the best exit, but there's still 2 tenths left to find on that last corner. And we've looked at the spam bot that came in and we've been caught out. And then did we just, I think we just totally cut that corner, yep. It's nice to know you've made it when the spam bots come in. Right. Are we gonna serve, please let us serve this here. We're not gonna serve it this lap. That's crazy. We got it so far back. So on that right-hander in the kink, you don't serve your penalty before the end of the race. That's mad. Oh, there you go. So a little bit more braking, I think, just to bring it in, but only a fraction. Don't accelerate too much out there. We're not utilising all of the track there, so that's probably part of the problem. We might have to turn the Ghost off. Right, I'm off. No worries, King Ears. Let's do some racing tomorrow night. That sounds good. Let's make it happen. Drift it around the corner. Yeah, nailed it. Right, I'm off. Hope you get the low 28. We'll arrange a time in Discord for tomorrow's shenanigans. Sounds like a plan. Have a wonderful night. I need to go as well, but I have do they call it like an addictive personality? Which isn't that people get addicted to my personality, it just means that I get addicted to things. And at the moment, we're addicted to getting that low 28. And we don't do it by doing that. Exit, and it wasn't. That's interesting. But we got a good exit on there by turning in a fraction later. Okay. Try to leave the grass alone. Okay. Challenge is to get some consistent laps as well, because if we're going to race tomorrow, then we don't want to be on the grass really at all. King Ears may have gone, don't tell him. That's the usual right after saying, oh, try not to. That is commentator's curse on myself. That's how good my skills are for commentating. I just need to say, just stay off the grass, and that's it. Okay. This lap. This has got to be just one, and then we can call it and go to bed. No, you see, I'm still braking into the apex. I'm braking too late for that first corner. We're trying. Be good to get some mid-28s under our belt because we're going to have tyre wear and everything tomorrow, so it's going to be even more interesting. Oh, that was a nice corner, or at least it felt like it. There's about just over a tenth and a half on that last corner. We were thinking about the last corner rather than the lap. Oh, crazy. Right. Maybe this is a good time to finish the stream and practice offline. See what we can get. Okay, so let's go through the lap. Braking just at the end there, trail braking all the way around. Make sure you're coming in for that apex, which we didn't. So we need to get used to braking a little bit more and getting the car pointed in. Coming down on the left, braking just before that marker on the left. Trying to keep that speed up and through the corner. Look for that red bit on the left there. I think I'm going to have to use third for that and get the car rotated. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. On the left, looking just before, in between the two, into fourth. Try and come in for this apex. Power out and through. Braking before that canopy. Try and follow him through, but remember you're racing behind him, not with him. We hit the curb. Yeah. Hit the curb, gave us understeer. And all that precious delta is now flowing away. Quite good. Hey, we're gonna go purple here. No, just under. We're gonna match our time, I think. Yeah. Another 28. There we go. So mid 28s, which is what we were wanting. So. To be fair, there is nice grass at Brands Hatch. It's perfect for like a. Oh, I've just read a comment. Yeah, can't do that on race, can I? It is nice for just for a picnic. What a view you'd get at the racing. It is a. It's probably quite a good track to learn for not being able to push, like, you know what I mean. Like they're going, you just need to lap, and if you're going to go wide, you need to you know, you need to lift off and sort it out. I think we can kind of just stamp on the brake a bit more just going into these corners and just to get the car rotated. We in his slipstream? Is that going to tug us along? So if we can do anything near the anything below our previous, and I think we're going to be okay. We've tried too hard. Oh, no. Trying to use all of the track like I was told. Oh, that was such a good lap as well. Oh. Yeah, oh man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That could have been the, yeah, so without that last sector, that could have been the 28.2. Where's the 27.8 come from? Gosh. So definitely, even with that split, I think there's a low 28 easy in there. Oh, well. I feel like that's a good time to stop. Although it's not the low 28, is it? I do struggle like leaving things half done. I feel like maybe just one more lap. Just one more lap. There's only a few people with a tab open on me anyway in the background, so if you're still here and watching, thanks for hanging out. We're gonna continue stickability. We will be gone at 11 for sure because I really do need to go. But hopefully before then we can get a low 28. So we come down here, brake just before that signpost into fourth, bring it across, hit that apex, onto the accelerator, power through, stay in fourth, brake at that red sign, bring it across. I think we're going to have to flick to third to get that rotation happily, and then back to fourth, braking just at that signpost, try and carry all that speed over that curb, brake just before the post into third, accelerate through, rev it out in fourth. You don't need to change before the end, braking hard, get that car to rotate, and then power through. Ooh. But not power through like that though. Gosh. Do we lose the delta? Is that going to help us or hinder us? And realistically, are we going to set that low 28? We are going to set that low 28. We just need to try and be a bit more consistent. Let's get rid of the ghost. We'll use our delta a bit, because tomorrow when we're racing we're not going to have a ghost on, so Okay, so I don't think we are going to improve without the ghost, but we do need to be able to race without it. So I'm going to go for some slight race practice here and try and set some consistent 28s. But realistically, maybe we need to first try and set some consistent 29s, and then we'll see how we go from there. As soon as I think about trying to set a 28, I'm probably just going to go wide and make a mistake. So let's try and set some low 29s. And then we'll try and slowly work out and improve from there. There we go, low 29. So yeah, so slow without the ghost on to try and work out those acceleration points. This is why it's always good to practice without a ghost. Gaining some time there. But not actually quicker. Yeah, we're braking so much for that corner, we're losing 2/10 just in that first corner alone compared to when we follow the ghost. Oh, that was quite a good corner. So there is time here. We are lapping in the low 29s, but I think really we need to be lapping quicker. We need to be in like the 28s at least. So, trying to hand it through. Hello! Yes, it's just I can't offset the ghost, so I tend to find that it gets in the way more than it helps if I use my own ghost. So sometimes I'll put my ghost on rather than the top 10 one. But I tend to find that I can just use the delta to have that quick flicker whether I'm improving or not. But I mean we're lapping consistent now, just need to improve that consistency. third gear flick is helping me out there at all. Getting slightly quicker and slightly consistent, so probably could have got on the power slightly earlier there, but this is actually then going to be that 28.4. So here we go. So practice with the Ghost and then get rid of the Ghost to find that pace. So there's about a tenth to be found at that corner. When I struggle with lines or braking points, I'm doing a few laps with my own Ghost and use chase cam. So, oh, I see. Yes, then you jump. Okay, yeah, see, and then you get to see where you're making the mistake. Yeah, that makes sense. I get that. We've spun off, but we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 laps in the 29s, then 28s, and then a couple in the mid 28s. So I need some more practice tomorrow for that. But we will call it there. It is 11 o'clock. Right, so doing a few laps with my own Ghost. I'll use the chase cam so it don't put me off, and then I'll jump back in on bumper cam. Yeah, that's quite good, because I guess, yeah, using chase cam, you actually see from outside the car, and you can see your Ghost and where it's braking and turning in, and why you're then doing. But yeah, I totally get that and think that could be very helpful. I might have to give that a go tomorrow, actually. Ginger, thank you very much. Cheers for hanging out, everybody that's come and been and gone. And but I'm slow, can't find the flow. No, but I think it's all about learning, though, isn't it? And being able to self-adjust. I quite like the idea of being able to analyze, yourself and improve, and that is a good method to do. Because when you're in the car, you don't really think how close are you turning in? Are you turning in early? You know. So no, spot on advice. Right, have a good one, Ginger. We're going to race here tomorrow night, I think. We're going to be doing daily races, so I'm going to go and get some sleep so that I'm at least a little bit awake tomorrow. Catch you in the morrow. Thanks everybody else. Thanks Sleepy and King Ears and everybody else that's joined in. It's been good. Who's that? I can't see it. There was another bit of rubbish, but I think it must have been cleared. There we go. Right, wonderful. Have a good one, folks. Catch you later. Cheers.